Kia ora and welcome to another edition of Big Boys Boxing Live. Be sure to smash that thumbs up button on your way in and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss future content. If you'd like to become part of the panel, come and have your say, give your opinion, you're most welcome to. All you need to do is send me a private message on Discord and I'll send you a link, get you on. So without further ado, let's do this. There we go. Hook the mic up, it'll go better. So here we are, Big Boys Boxing Live once again. Looking to commentate on the theEfa Ajagba card. Well, not the card, just the fight. I'm not going to commentate the Tony Harrison versus Jamel Charlo fight. That one's going to be too interesting. I'll be too excited. I haven't got a lot of time on my hands. As you can hear, there's a bit of background noise as well. So, that's what it is, y'all. But don't forget to smash that thumbs up button on your way in and help share the content. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So this morning, I got my pick right. Daniel Dubois knocked out Kyotaro Fujimoto in 2 rounds. It's pretty much a non-event. Daniel Dubois gets another belt for a Christmas present, the WBC silver title, and that pretty much guarantees him a top 5 ranking within the WBC. So that's what it is. And yeah, like I said, the Ajagba fight isn't on yet. The card has started. A couple of these smaller dudes fighting. Looks like quite an interesting fight. But it's just something going on here. If I get copyrighted, I get copyrighted. But here we go, here's some sound. It was a low blow. So, guy's getting 5 minutes to recover. Turn the volume back off again. They're showing a replay. Oh! Yeah, he'll have a sore head tonight. Sore dickhead, that is. That was a straight dick shot. Jesus Christ. It looked intentional. It was that blatant too. Dang. Dang. So, I've only got 4 watching for now. If anybody would like to jump on and have a yarn before this fight starts, let me know in the chat. It's simple as for me to drop a link for I can drop a link for a Discord call. Easy as. So it's no biggie. But yeah, as you can hear, I've got a bit of stuff going on at home at the moment. Just trying to open my Discord. Thank you, babe. I've already got this one though. Just got handed an energy drink, but I've already got a bourbon. It's enough energy for me. Alright, so get back to the chat here. We got Boxing Squared in the house. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Oh, did I get the title wrong? That's Boxing Lago Commontary. Oh, I have to change that later, man. Yeah, I have to change that later. Iago Kiladze. That be his name. Let's go and have a quick look on BoxRec. See how far through the schedule this card is. I can't be streaming all day here. Got shit to do. Kids to satisfy, so on and so forth. So I'll just look up this fight. See how far through we are. Oh yeah, it is a, well, is it an L or is it an I? Iago, it must be an I. Okay. See if I can change that here. Oh, I can, look at that. There's an edit video tab. There we go, Mr. Squared. Edited, spell checked. We got it sorted. Should come up right now. Let's have a look. Lago Kiladze. Just a sec, y'all. Alright, I'm back. Mrs. wanted a word, as they do. Yeah, it's edited now, for sure. It worked. Yeah, Belgis was weakened by that nut shot, eh? But it is what it is, man. Undercard fights. Who was the ref, I wonder? Wasn't paying that much attention. So you got a prediction there, Boxing Squared, for Ajagba. How long's Kiladze gonna last? He's a bit of a tough character sometimes, so he might make it to 6 in my opinion. If he gets to 6, I think he's lucky. But he can box a bit, and he's got a bit of volume in those earlier rounds, so maybe he can make it to 6. Ajagba tends to stand still in front of a fighter, and Kiladze moves a bit, so he might be able to get a few more rounds than we expect, maybe. Oh, from the knockdown. Yeah, I haven't been watching it that closely. I've got my YouTube window open, so I saw the nut shot. But yeah, I suppose I should kind of watch it. I'm going to drop a link in the chat for anybody who might want to jump on and have a yarn before the fight starts. So, oh yeah, I was looking up the schedule on this fight, on this card. That's what I was doing first. Oh shit. I wonder if my stream's like delayed by a long time. Some fights missing. Oh yeah, the Ajagba fight definitely hasn't been yet. What have we got left on here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Boxrick says there's only 5 fights left, so maybe Ajagba's next. We'll see. Oh yeah, I was going to get a Discord link, wasn't I? If anybody wants to jump on and have a yarn before the fight starts, I'll open this up to the flow. Open up, the call is open, and the link. The link is just a 3-hour link, yo. Will only work for 3 hours, so here's the link. If anybody wants to jump on and have a yarn, if you're not on Discord, you can hit that link. It's a simple sign up process, and then you can jump in the call. Sweet, next. That's good. Well, I better close that call then. Oh no, there's still another fight on the stream I'm watching. Who is it? Let's have a quick listen. Oh, big knockdown. Oh, 19. That's really weird from the ref. Counting. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 19. So that's that fight over, hopefully. It's Ajagba next, by the looks of it. Oh, thanks, brother. The belt sheet. Ajagba next. Shit hot. In which case, when they come out, I have to turn my sounds off, turn the desktop volume off. so I can do my commentary. And that dude just got fucked up with a hook twice. Victory! Finish him! Alright, man. Looking forward to this Ajagba fight. I'm actually looking forward to the Tony Harrison and Jamel Charlo fight the most for the whole weekend. I was kind of looking forward to the Daddy Jacobs Chavez Jr. fight, but that was only because I wanted to see Chavez Jr. beaten within an inch of his life. Little shit deserves a hiding. Silver spoon fed motherfucker living off daddy's name for his whole life. Now he's getting disowned by Mexico, disowned by most of his fans. It's the second time he's quit on his stool. He ain't no fighter. He ain't no fighter. He needs to get the hell out of boxing. We got Phil Cole Roberts in the house again. Sup, brother? Ref asked him to walk to him. Yeah. You can see that when the ref did say 10, the dude put his... Hey. I didn't turn that on. Came on by itself. You could see putting his head in the ref's chest, having a cry. He didn't want to continue. But I just thought it was funny. The ref went 8, 19. Is that so he can confirm it as a proper KO maybe? Didn't beat the count. 19! Alright, I better get set up. Get rid of the sounds for now. Get rid of the call as well. Sounds off. Go and turn off the desktop volume. So I can hear the punches. Desktop volume off. Alright, checklist. Ready for some commentary. Am I gonna get 6 rounds of commentary in? Or is it not gonna last that long? I guess we're gonna find out.
I made your favorite pizza bagel.
Pink wine and pizza bagels is like 8th grade all over
Let me know
again.
if you can hear that in the
His eye
chat.
on you weeknights at 6 on Fox 29.
Predictions, y'all. Get them official down here.
Tony Harrison,
Ajagba, how many rounds?
in our
Well,
main event,
if you're picking
154
Kiladze,
pound title
good
on
for
the
you.
line, but here we just had a fascinating fight. Carlos Balderas, Rene Giron in what was an outstanding fight. By the way, we heard the official judges had it basically split 48-46 both ways, and one judge had it 47-47. This was
Yeah,
a very
true
close
that.
fight.
True that.
And we thought that. Let's just take a quick peek. We'll do this, Lennox.
Kind of covers
Yeah,
it
good
up a
right
little
hand.
bit for those who weren't watching and look at it on paper, I guess.
That left hook was landing all night for Giron. And even though Balderas keeps his right hand up good, he was still getting hit with it.
Yeah, usually, like when a guy has that prime weapon like that.
Predictions. Here's mine. I'm
And
going to
you
put in
know
the
it,
chat so it's
and
written
you
down
put your hands
official
up, but you're
prior
still
to the
getting
fight.
caught. That's a technical error. I mean, you know, this is something he has to look at when he goes back into training and say, how did I miss that left hook?
And that was Ray Corona again saying, take a step toward me at the end of round 3. They continue to trade. And then here at the very
There
end,
you
my
go.
only
Fourth
question,
round.
there's the low blow.
KO
They
for
both
Ajagba.
traded low blows,
I
but
like
that
it.
was flagrant, and that was a revenge shot from Baldera. No points taken away. And then my only question with the hook that ended up being
Copy.
the coup de grace was it a raise or was it a headbutt? Yeah. I just don't know if it contributed much.
Great
more.
minds,
It was
huh,
a head
Phil?
graze.
Yeah.
It wasn't
You
a
said
head
round
graze.
two
It was
earlier
in
on
the
too
midst
with
of throwing a punch at the same time.
Yeah, I don't think it had any
With,
effect on it. I
Dubois.
think what really did it was that
Just
last
like
hook.
me.
Yeah.
Because Balderas had his right hand down. He had it down to his shoulder. He was wide open for that hook that he was getting hit with.
Ajagba
And as
round
mentioned,
4,
Sharon,
Ajagba
even though
round
he's
4.
more the slugger, if you're trying to put him into categories, slugger and boxer, Sharon had the advantage in the landed
Interested
punches,
if Squared
was
is
throwing
still
more
there.
punches as
He's
well,
got a
and then power
official
punches.
prediction. It's gonna be
Sharon
sick here.
with a big advantage, as you'd expect, 93 to 55. But again, he said, I'm not going to let it breathe. I'm not coming from a decision. I'm coming to destroy. And he did just that. 20-year-old kid comes in kind of on the B side, but he says, no, bring me to the A side, fellas. I'm 20 years old, and I got power in both
Alright.
hands.
And Garone had his loss, in his last fight. That was his first loss. And you know what? He probably determined not to let that happen again and came here to win.
Amateur national champion in Mexico. Mentioned he turned pro at 16. So
Yeah, I
he's
was
already had
umming and
some ups
ahhing
and
whether I
downs,
should have
but
gone
this is a
4th or
career
5th
highlight.
myself.
Good question.
Kiladze's got some legs.
He's
And,
happy about this. I mean,
Ajagba
he's very
might
excited about it. Like
have
I
trouble
said, he's got
tracking
a
him down
wealth
for a
of amateur
while,
experience
but
behind him.
it's only going to take him
And there's a
that
difficult
one
moment too. The
last, that
Balderas
one
family
punch.
all in
I
there. David
think.
Balderas, trainer of his son Carlos, and they're in there in the corner conferring now after his first professional loss. Let's get
Squared,
the
round
official
4s,
numbers
rounds
and the
4 to
announcement from
6
Jimmy Lynn.
KO.
Well, fans, with the time of
So,
2 minutes 59 seconds in
covering
round number
3
6,
rounds.
our referee in charge, Ray Corona, reaches the count of 10.
You've got the same
He is
as
the
Phil
winner
and I
by
so far.
way of knockout, El Bravo, Rene Tejespiron.
Well, let me ask you this then, fellas. What do you want to see from El Bravo
Alright,
next
so
in
that's
the
the
lightweight
official
division, right?
result
Time
of
to
the
move
last
up.
fight
I mean,
out
big
the
stuff.
way.
Look, I mean, that was a big confidence booster, I think, for him.
And he's 20.
He's only 20 years old. He's a young kid. He
Oh
really
yeah, he's over the moon.
Look, I mean, he can fight.
Ajagba
There's no doubt
next.
about it.
Ajagba next.
Obviously, he could fight a little bit better than Balderas did tonight. Balderas has got to go back to the drawing board.
I think this
and really
guy's
figure
actually a
out
bit of a
why
step
he
down
got hit so
from
much.
Ali around the Marizan. The Marizan's actually better than I expected. I hadn't seen him fight before. So it kind of made Ajagba look a little bit more ordinary. But that happens on your step ups, especially when you're meeting somebody who's undefeated. He hasn't been tested at a high level either, so yeah, as well as I'd like to see what happens with Ali around the Marizan
6'6"
down the track.
with Efe Ajagba against Iago Kiladze. Body Shields their trainer. Ajagba from Nigeria. Kiladze from Georgia. Heavyweights, hard-hitting action, all leading up to the main event here in California.
Off to an ad break on Fox.
DXL is built as the one-stop shop for big and tall guys, with sizes starting at XL and over 100 brands that fit great and look
I haven't
even
even
better.
had a look at Boxer
DXL
for
big and
news
tall,
today, whether
built to
there's
fit at
anything new to
DXL.com.
talk about or
These
what.
little cups would make great stocking stuffers.
Maybe I should do that now.
But how about
Have a quick nosy in the ads
right
while
now
we
in
wait
your
for
mouth
this.
stuffers?
Shit,
Happy holidays to your mouth.
Dude's having
Not
a
sorry.
ring walk,
Reese's.
so
I am an Instagram
at least 10
boyfriend,
minutes.
but now that rolled chicken tacos are back at Taco Bell,
Son's had heart hands.
my hands are tied. Let's just enjoy this moment.
Take the picture.
Rolled chicken tacos are back with your choice of dips, only at Taco Bell.
It's just results
When your
on
skin is
Boxer
feeling
at the
dry
moment,
and crinkly,
that's it.
time for Gold Bond Healing Lotion. Penetrates 10 surface layers deep with 7 moisturizers, 3 vitamins. Skin is nourished, healed, healthy looking. Gold Bond Healing. Ultimate lotion, ultimate skin.
Every time a vacation day interrupts a
I
work
just
day,
seen an article
a
here.
Corona gets its
Harrison.
line. Every time your favorite
Extremely
getaway
hard to win
is a
again
block away.
because Charlie
And every
cried.
time the last thing you want to do is leave, a Corona gets its line.
America is a
He cried
special
about
place.
judges, yeah.
Where we have the power
But he also
to change
cried
the
directly
course of
after
our
the fight.
nation.
On camera, on everybody.
Democracy 2020.
I saw a
It's in
funny
your
comment
hands.
yesterday when I
Fox
was
News.
cruising around
America
YouTube.
is watching.
Jamil Charlo, he's that
Thanks for
dude
coming.
Merry
who
Christmas!
turned or pulls the plug out of the
It'll start
PlayStation when
Thursday,
he's
6
losing.
a.m. The Brick's famous Boxing Day blowout.
He seems like a real arrogant mofo, and like Harrison was saying in the press conference, he's got a lot of yes men in his team telling him he's this, telling him he's that, telling him he's judges robbery, even though all three of them unanimously decided that Tony Harrison won the first fight. So I saw Mr. Boxing today was talking about it. It seems Charlo is just totally disregarding the fact, he doesn't respect the fact that Tony Harrison's already beaten him.
For the best gift of all, it's Happy Honda,
as far as Charlo's
where you can find clearance deals on select 2019 Honda vehicles. Visit your local Honda dealer today.
That's all right.
But if you go back and look at those fights that he lost as well,
before I go to bed,
doing well
last thing that goes in my mouth is Blake. This could be really dangerous.
if he's overlooking Harrison, if he's going to rush in there and just try and get KO,
America says
isn't that exactly what he did last time? And look what happened.
You don't have to be a genius, right?
Good plan, you stupid prick. Do the same shit that didn't work last time. Dumbass.
Tony Harrison's chance tonight to prove that was not a gift decision last year in Brooklyn. That was not a fluke. He's for real, and he's the real champ at junior middleweight.
Tony Harrison tried to prove that it wasn't a gift decision last time around. A unanimous decision is not a gift. Simple as that, man.
Thank you very
Charlo
much,
missed
Ryan.
too many punches.
It's finally here.
Yeah, he was the guy coming forward. Yeah, he was the guy throwing punches. But he was missing most of them.
Speech here from the commission, from your
landing
team.
a jab,
right now? Did you have
being
breakfast with your brother
defensively
like
sound.
normal?
In that situation,
my brother, but I have breakfast with the rest of the team.
We'll win either fight.
I feel great. You know, just time to get in there and do what I got to do best.
I know that it's been a war of words. You get to settle the score here tonight. A big part of his game and his success the last time out was his jab. How do you plan to nullify that here tonight?
Well, you know, count on top of it. And, you know, can't change what he's going to do, but I'm going to change what I've done. So we should see. That's our plan.
You said you felt like you rushed things a little bit. Are you planning to be patient, or are you going to take it to him right away? I know you want that knockout.
Yeah, I'm making adjustments. Depending on whatever he comes out with, we'll be on top of it.
All right, your final thoughts.
He sounds nervous.
All right, it's time
so he says he's
right,
making
Ryan.
adjustments. He's changing what he did from last time. So
again, that was a tactical fight.
He's not going to go rushing and looking for the one big shot. He's got to set the shots up.
But it was a good boxing match.
Adjustments that he can make depending on what Tony Harrison does when he comes into the ring. So we'll see. It's going to be interesting. And he looks nervous as shit. Does Jamil Charlo.
And for the first time in decades, boxing has a primetime destination right here on Fox and FS1, along with premier boxing champions.
Okay, gentlemen, you both have the instructions in the dressing room. I want you to obey the commands and protect yourself at all times. We'll tap it up. Let's go to work.
In round one, I just knew he didn't.
TKO 5th round now. Phil. Okay.
He came in there like I want to survive. And in round one,
all changes are quite welcome prior to the ding 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 of the first bell.
Harrison's making this a little bit of a chess match. He's not making it easy for Jermell at all.
I'm still gonna go with KO. That's getting quite specific too. When you say stoppage, it covers all bases, doesn't it? So, I'll say KO.
Big left from Harrison.
He's still being aggressive. He's still being the guy that I wanted him to be. But at the same time, a couple of things were not where we wanted it.
He started to become more aggressive. And that's the transition and the change that those judges might have seen.
I was telling him I need you to pick up the pace, be busier, and impose your will a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm leaning that way as well. Tony Harrison's pretty skilled. He moves pretty well. He's defensively sound. It's just a matter whether he can avoid one big power punch. I mean, he
buckled his knees a little bit. In the middle rounds, I believe he got a little bit too comfortable.
He's smart, so
that's when he was able to be hit by a jab.
Like you say, I don't think Charlo's got patience to set his stuff up properly.
And he started to be a little
you can see in the press conference he's getting frustrated with just the words that are coming out of Harrison's mouth. They're getting to him.
More aggression,
pissing
more
him
aggression.
off.
Pick up the pace.
And that's a game plan
So he starts to do
that's
what I
been
asked him
used
to
in the
do.
past. You
I just
know,
kept picking it up. By the time I got to round 7 and 8, you could see my aggression.
Keep working smart.
well, this is done all the time. If you can get into a boxer's head, piss him off, make him angry, throw him off his game,
Pick it up. Come on.
it can make somebody be impatient.
We saw a
They get
couple of left
angry
jabs from
and don't
Harrison
stick to the game plan.
after
So
Charlo turned off the heat.
if it works, Tony
Somebody
Harrison's
just pity-patting
going
the
to come
jab.
away with it again.
I feel like that's not
I mean,
enough
I don't
to
think
win a championship fight.
Charlo's going to win
You
on
fight for a world
points.
title.
I think he's got to knock Harrison out to
Harrison
win.
has still got a lot of energy. He's sharp.
Are you tired? No. Well, go get him then.
But we'll see.
Go get him.
Interesting. Shut up.
So round came, bell rung, I went right out there.
Oh, big left by Charlo. Harrison up against the ropes.
They just showed some highlights of Harrison Charlo.
I was winning that round. He didn't do enough to win that round in the 12th.
Man, he missed a lot of punches there.
Had a good left uppercut.
Throw power punches, but you gotta land
I
them.
thought that would have been enough to cement him as the victory, but
You just can't hit
I'm
him.
not the judge.
Jermell Charlo and Tony Harrison go the distance.
If I want to fight in it, I already know. Okay, you did enough. You won this fight.
We have a unanimous decision in favor of the winner and the new WBC.
Here you go, they're showing the announcement. Charlo walking away with disgust.
When I didn't hear my name called, it was just like, wait, did they make a mistake? They're gonna come back and re-say this over. No, this can't be true. Hold on. I don't understand why I lost the fight or what the judges actually were seeing.
He's just saying, I
don't
didn't
know how they didn't
understand
see it
why I
that way.
lost the
I
fight.
don't know how they tried to take that from me.
Because your
I
punches
don't know
missed
why.
all night, mate.
I know now that I gotta make adjustment, do something better than what I've done before. Maybe that wasn't just enough. So I gotta give it my all even more.
That was a year ago.
Can't pull the
Tony Harrison
PlayStation
crashing
cord out
with
when you're in a
Charlo Party
boxing ring,
Brooklyn,
brother.
outpointing Jermell 8-4 and 7-5, according to the judges. One of the biggest upsets of 2018. And there is Jamal, twin brother, in the shades. He's not
Jamal's
fighting
there.
tonight. Needs his brother to get back and get his world championship back here tonight. The main event still to come here on Fox.
Come on, another ad break.
Switch to Boost Mobile and get unlimited gigs, so you can download all the
Anytime
music
there's a
you
knockout,
want.
they're gonna have
But
a
there's
few
more.
minutes for
With Boost, you
fighters
get a
to have
fast
to warm up
nationwide network, so the
earlier
beat
than
never
scheduled.
stops. But there's more. You also get 4
A lot of
lines for
time
$25
from,
per line per month, plus 4
betting
free
site here
phones.
in New Zealand. Said the fight would be
Switch
at
to
2
Boost
o'clock,
Mobile and get
so
4 lines with unlimited gigs for $25 per line per month, plus 4 free
2:53
Samsung Galaxy
Sunday
phones, all on our
afternoon
super
now.
reliable, super fast network.
I was hoping it would have done it.
You the lawyer?
Done me through.
Yes, ma'am. My name is
Yeah,
Brian
that shit.
Stevenson.
The last lawyers took all our money and split. Why you different?
Our organization will cover all legal fees. Now it's clear to me that this trial was constructed with lies.
I was sold on
Not
y'all
long to
won't
go.
pay a penny.
I'll be back in a couple
I'm
minutes.
not going to stop until I've achieved justice.
You mean a lot more to this community than you think.
You got my truth back. I promise I'm going to bring you home.
Just Mercy. In select theaters December 20th, everywhere January 10th. Rated PG-13.
This bowl is always a good time. This bowl always lights up the night.
It all comes down to this.
And this year won't be any different. Keaton Slovis, the freshman phenom, has the Trojans moving in the right direction. But after a season of what-ifs, Iowa's out for redemption as they look for their 3rd bowl win in a row.
Touchdown, Iowa!
The San Diego County Credit Union
Alright,
Holiday
so back.
Bowl, December 27th on
Still want to
FS1
ad
on the
break for
Fox
this
Sports
podcast.
app.
We
This is
stuffed the garlic knot, then stuffed it on our delicious
Pizza Hut
pan-tossed
ad.
pizza.
I had Pizza Hut
The
for
stuffed
dinner
garlic
last
knot
night.
pizza from Pizza Hut. Order your mighty large pizza lined with 16 cheese-filled knots.
Beef and
before they
jalapeno
go.
flavor.
You can't have football without the Hut.
The
Fire in
holidays
the
are
hole.
here. Find meaningful gifts for all the guys on your list at Men's Warehouse. Shirts are 4 for $125. Sport coats start at $99.99, plus suits start at $149.99. Happy holidays from Men's Warehouse.
It's not just the ships, the armor, or the aircraft.
Boxing Squid.
It's something more.
Pizza break.
It's the will to fight and determination to win. found inside each and every Marine that answers a nation's call. Battles won.
Here in California, we go from lightweights to heavyweights. Iago Kiladze is 33 years old. And once again being pitted against a heavyweight on the rise. He has fought some of the rising stars of the division.
Kiladze from Georgia.
That is 6'6", The'efa Ajagba of Nigeria. Literally a tall order here tonight. We are in Ontario, California, outside of Los Angeles. Fight night here on Fox, all leading up to the main event. Tony Harrison defending his title, the title he took from Jermell Charlo last year in Brooklyn. Again, an interview with Errol Spence on the way, the welterweight champion of the world. But right now, let's go to the tail of the tape. There's Errol Spence, and again, all eyes on Spence. How is he physically?
Errol Spence is in the house.
We'll find out in a few moments. First, though,
there was interview with him
25 years old,
earlier
Kiladze 33. Again, Ajagba, that's how you draw it up. 6'6", 237 plus. Kiladze at 230 plus pounds. Significant reach advantage for Ajagba. Ajagba, former soccer player, started boxing at the age of 17, but he has made great progress.
6'3.5",
as a professional, comes in 11-0, 9 of his wins by knockout. Let's go to the ring. The semifinal underway in Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Alright, ring announcer.
Well, fans, from the
Jimmy
Toyota
Lennon Jr.
Arena here in Ontario,
the
California,
fighters.
Premier Boxing Champions presents our co-main event of the evening, brought to you by MGM Resorts and Brooklyn Boxing. Judging at ringside for this bout, we have Tiffany Clinton, Max DeLuca, and Zachary Young. All right, fight fans, here we go. A heavyweight special attraction scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Introducing to you first on my left, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white trunks with gold trim. He is fighting out of Los Angeles by way of Sachere, Georgia. He weighed in at 230 pounds. His record stands at 26 wins, 4 losses and 1 draw, with 18 of his wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the battle-ready, battle-tested heavyweight, introducing Iago Kiladze. And his opponent across the ring on my right, fighting out of the blue corner in the 10-round co-main event, wearing black trunks with red trim, fighting out of Stafford, Texas, by way of Ughelli, Nigeria. He weighed in at 237 3/4 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign in the ring with a record of 11 wins, no losses. 9 of his wins coming by way of knockout.
I don't know what time it is in America, John Boxing.
Hard-hitting and undefeated pro known as the one and only, introducing F.A.
2:58 p.m. on Sunday afternoon in New Zealand here, mate.
And introducing our third man to the ring, the referee in charge of the action, Thomas Taylor.
Okay, belt line is good here, belt line is good here. Gentlemen, I'm giving you instructions in the back. Protect yourself.
Right hook boxing in the house. What's up, brother?
Back to your corner,
Alright. I'm out of the YouTube window. Fight's about to start. Ref's giving us instructions.
Favorite, you'd have to bet $5,000 on Ajagba to win 100. If you bet $100 on Kiladze, it would get you $1,400 in the odds provided by Fox Bet. F.A. Ajagba and Iago Kiladze. Kiladze again, 33 years old, and Ajagba Lennox Lewis is here for
I'll let you know when the round starts so you can move the stream
what you think of Ajagba. Again,
sync if you want it.
But obviously, he is your size.
Ready? Ding, ding, ding. Here we go. Round 1. Center ring. Both touching each other's jab hands. Ajagba tries one to the face. Kiladze is trying to parry the jab. What's the posturing? Jab from Ajagba lands. For Kiladze. Jab, right hand over the top, then Kiladze jabs to the body.
He's going to be something special.
Smooth jab there to the body by Ajagba. He's had
Ajagba jabbing body, then head, then Kiladze going back to the body again. Jab from Ajagba, another jab from Ajagba. Kiladze still trying to parry that jab rather than throw his own. Left hook from Ajagba. Ooh, I don't see this going too long. The jab is slowing Kiladze down. Big right hand from Ajagba. He's hurt, he's wobbled, but he comes back, throws a couple of punches. Ajagba regathers, left hook from Ajagba, lands.
Years back, what type of shot do you give him here?
A couple of years ago, well, you know,
Jabbing high, then low as Kiladze. 1-2 from Ajagba. Kiladze's very wary of that right hand all of a sudden. Ooh, that jab stinging, man. Jab from Ajagba, jab, stiff jab, stepping into it. Kiladze looks like he doesn't know quite what to do. Jab, right hand, lands on Kiladze. He goes back to the body, does Kiladze. Another jab to the head from Ajagba. 1-2 from Ajagba, the two misses. Kiladze starting to jab back to the head now. But it's not doing anything. He's still walking around backwards. He's circling around to his right, towards Ajagba's right hand. Another jab from Ajagba. Kiladze's pouring the jab out there, not really doing much at it. He tries a left hook and then a right hand on Ajagba. Didn't do much though. And then Ajagba's back to double jab right hand. He's owning the center of the ring as Ajagba. Jab, jab from Ajagba and then to the body. With the jab, double, triple jab from Ajagba. Single jab from Ajagba. Jab from Ajagba. Kiladze's trying to counter, but he's short with his left hand. Kiladze tries a 1-2, then a jab to the body. Ajagba jab, then a left hook. Stiff jab, steps into the right hand, grazes Kiladze, and then another jab to the face. Kiladze standing straight up. Has to lean forward and bob and weave to get through, avoid that jab. Oh, another stiff jab, right hand. Oh, and Kiladze comes back with a left hook. Lands on the Ajagba. Another stiff jab from Ajagba. Feints from Ajagba. Round 1 ends.
We mentioned some of the
easy first round to Ajagba. Kiladze's got a look on his face. It's like, oh, what the fuck did I take this fight for?
Olympia, where he got a draw and he fought quite well in that fight. Hunter comes off a draw against Alexander Povetkin in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, I said round 4. I don't know if it's going to get that far. Looking at that first round, we'll see what happens.
A little bit below the championship caliber, but a guy on the way up, coming out of Brooklyn.
Now, I know what Ronnie Shields is saying right in the corner. He's telling Ajagba to come in with the double jab, because if he doubles
in the
the
corner,
jab, then the right hand will get there a little closer.
Listen to Ronnie Shields closely.
Telling him to double jab.
Literally, with the two fingers
He must be reading my mind. See, he threw one jab there.
Highlights.
This is the
jab,
right hand.
Right hand. It's Kiladze's side of the head, but he's leaning away, so it took some of the impact out of it.
When Lennox Lewis was the heavyweight champion, you were, again, ushering in the new era of, as I mentioned, dreadnoughts. You know, the
round 2
large
starts.
super heavyweights. But now,
Ajagba
at 6'6",
Kiladze's still parrying, trying to parry. Got the left hand sticking out, trying to obscure the view, but it's leaving himself open to a right hand over the top. Jab to the head, jab to the body from Ajagba, and then a jab to the body from Kiladze. Kiladze's leaning back, posturing, circling around to his right. Jab from Ajagba countered by Kiladze, but he's still walking backwards and right at the same time as Kiladze. Stiff jab from Ajagba. Kiladze tries to come back to the body. A right hand from Kiladze, then a right hand to the body. Oh, Kiladze lands a couple of good punches and stops Ajagba in his tracks, but Ajagba's back to his jab, then a left hook to the body. Left hook from Kiladze. Left hook, right hand. And he's actually hit Ajagba a couple of times. Ajagba's covering up. He's on the back foot. Kiladze's jabbing again. And then Ajagba tries a 1-2, but Kiladze comes back with another combination. Back to the jab for Ajagba. And then Kiladze with a left hook and right hand. Then Ajagba throws a jab, then a right hand, and backs up Kiladze again. Throws one to the body. Kiladze looked like he got hurt. Another jab from Ajagba. Jab again. Jab right hand. Looked like it landed on him. Kiladze doesn't look keen. left hook, right hand. Kiladze's on the run, round to his right. He's in the corner now. He doesn't want to be there. He manages to step around to the right. Jab from Ajagba. Kiladze's trying to jab with Ajagba at least. Got to give the dude credit. He's not here to lay down, but he's not looking great. Ajagba jabs again. Inching forward is Ajagba. Jab, right hand. Lands Kiladze. Oh, down goes Kiladze with a big right hand. It was a jab, then a right hand over the top. Kiladze went down. Counts up to 6, 7. He's getting up. 8. Walks to the ref. Okay, the ref's letting it continue. It's going to end here. Jab from Ajagba. Double jab, triple jab, right hand. Missed. Kiladze's trying to run away round to his right. He's got his arms out in front of him. He's not defending himself properly. 1, 2, jab from Ajagba. Jab from Ajagba. Kiladze's trying to hit to the body. Ajagba tried the big right hand. He missed. Kiladze has hands on up, but he makes it out of the round. Ajagba was pouring it on at the end there, and he looked very unsteady, but credit to Kiladze, he got out of the round safely. It does not look like a happy chappy though. Here we go. See, I told you, I don't think it's going to get to the 4th round like I predicted. I think it's going to be all over in the next round. He might not even come off a stool yet. We'll see.
We're good, Coach. Doc, right here. He's good. Doc's going to talk to me, get your time back. Get your time back. How are you? Okay?
Interesting. You can hear the doctor. Lago, how are you? Where are you from? He's talking, he knows where he's at and shit, so it's alright to go back in, but I don't think he's going to last long. We've got some replays. Good jab from Kiladze. And then an overhand right. Landed on Ajagba, not heavily. But then Ajagba's straight punch right down the pipe between the guard.
Just took him 1 round to get warmed up.
I don't know if that he should have continued. Because when he went down, his arm was up in the air.
And then
he was lying flat. He didn't even really acknowledge that he was still alive until about 5, and then started getting up.
Just left rights, just, you know, uppercuts and left hooks as well.
Kiladze's a fighter. He's trying. And round 2's just beginning. Jab from Ajagba. Inching forward. Kiladze's moving backwards and right a lot quicker. His left hand is very low though. Ajagba tries a big left hook and misses. Kiladze's under his armpit. Ref breaks it up. Ajagba's center of the ring. Feinting a jab. Kiladze's still trying to feint and lean back, missed and countered. Oh, and Kiladze landed a punch on Ajagba. He's trying to wait for Ajagba to throw and then he wants to counter. Oh, he got hit with a big right hand from Ajagba there. 1, 2, then they tied up again. That was from Ajagba. Kiladze's leaning forward. Oh, big right hand over the top, lands on Kiladze, but he's stuck with it. Tries to throw back another right hand of his own. Ajagba's trying to rush him now. Kiladze's trying to jab, throw some punches to the body, but they're all getting blocked. He's not close enough to put them where he wants to. Ajagba's stalking him. Kiladze's walking around to his left. Jab from Ajagba. Kiladze tries to counter with a 1-2 but misses. Bit of posturing going on here. Ajagba's inching forward. Tries to throw the 1-2. Grazes off the side of Kiladze's head. Another jab from Ajagba. Kiladze's trying to counter when he jabs. Ajagba throws a 1-2, misses by a mile. I'd like to see Ajagba throw something more to the body. 1-2 on the top of Kiladze's head. He comes back throwing lots in retaliation and ends up tying up with Ajagba. He's looking pretty ragged already, is Kiladze. Jab by Ajagba, countered by Kiladze. And then a 1-2, oh, Kiladze's wobbled. Whoa.
Thomas did not stop.
The ref didn't stop it and Ajagba didn't jump on him. Oh, Kiladze's wobbling all over the place. The ref's not stopping it, but Ajagba now he's... Oh, and he knocks Ajagba down with the right hand. A straight right hand knocks Ajagba down. He takes a count. Whoa. Whoa. Kiladze's coming forward with a jab. A whole lot of confidence all of a sudden. It still looks a bit wobbly. Ajagba tries. He looks a bit wobbly as well. They're tied up in center ring. Refs breaking them up. 10 seconds to go. Jab from Ajagba. End of round 3. Wow, that's a Kiladze round. Wow. 10-8.
I've been in too many fights to know that, you know.
Wow. Didn't see that coming.
You can look hurt, you can look that. If you're in great shape.
Wow. I want to see this replay.
But that'll last for, that's a momentary thing. You can snap out of it. If you're in great condition, you can snap out of it quick.
Ajagba got the sniff of blood and he come trudging forward expecting nothing but wide punches, and he shot one down the pipe and knocked Ajagba down. Here comes the replay. He's wobbling all over the place, but straight down the pipe. Oh no, this is the right hand where Kiladze's wobbling all over the place, and Ajagba just stepped back like the ref would stop him. He's like doing a jig in the middle of the ring. No standing 8 count, no nothing. So Ajagba gets in there and tries to finish him. Oh yeah, straight down the pipe. Ajagba threw a left uppercut and Kiladze threw one right down the pipe. Round 4 begins. This is my round. Double jab from Ajagba. Kiladze looks like he's got concrete boots on. Another jab from Ajagba. Kiladze still circling around to the right. They're going backwards at the same time. Ajagba jabs. Kiladze counters to the body. Ajagba 1-2, and then another 1-2. Kiladze's trying to throw back, but they're not landing anywhere. It's the big 1-2. The big 1-2 consistently from Ajagba. Jab from Ajagba. Jab from Kiladze. Kiladze jabs to the body. Both guys are pouring the jab now. Not Ajagba's jab isn't stiff like it was at the start, and he's still using it. Lots of posturing. Jab from Ajagba and countered by Kiladze. Ajagba tries a 1-2 and missed. Oh, big 1-2 from Ajagba, but Kiladze takes it and tries to come back with a combo of his own. Left hook, right hand from Kiladze. Couple of exchanges there, but nothing really landing. Ajagba's lunging, trying to throw 1-2, nothing else. It's getting quite predictable. He needs to change it up. Kiladze knows what to expect. Throws a jab, then hooks one to the body, does Kiladze, and they tie up. Referee warns Kiladze about holding behind the head. Double jab, then a right hand by Ajagba. Didn't really land heavily though. Kiladze's on the move again. Both jabbing each other, high and low from Kiladze. Ajagba's just looking for that straight 1-2, nothing more. He's looking for the big straight, blind it with the jab, and then the heavy right hand. Jab from Kiladze lands well. Ajagba tries a right hook and misses. He's got Kiladze backed into the corner. Jab, jab, 1-2. And Kiladze steps around to the right, comes back with a body shot. Jab, jab from Ajagba, then it tries a 1-2 and misses. Kiladze knows it's coming. He has this big lunge. He's got to change it up. Jab from Ajagba and then a double jab from Kiladze. And for Ajagba throws a 1-2, but Kiladze is moving away. He knows it's coming. Jab from Ajagba. Another jab from Ajagba, counter jab from Kiladze while he's on the move. He tries to do a big left hook, but Kiladze seen it coming. That's the end of round 4. My prediction's gone.
We're Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels head calls for a drink.
Merriest. Coldest. Toastiest. Slowest to mellow it.
Chat. See what y'all say.
Quickest to give it. Holliest. Jolliest.
Between rounds.
Least likely to have a regular tree.
Kiladze knocks down
Most likely to gather
Ajagba.
folks around it. Whiskiest whiskey from Lynchburg, Tennessee.
Yeah, Kiladze did do well to survive that onslaught, and then especially put down Ajagba. Down the pipe with that big right hand from Kiladze. I never expected that. Yeah, if Ajagba got too reckless, that's for sure. Didn't expect that Kiladze would be able to punch like that when he was as hurt as he was, but he did. This heavyweight boxing, man, it only takes one punch. Shit can happen. Shit can happen.
Vintage heavyweight action here tonight on Fox.
Getting back to the fight, round 5 has begun.
Iago Kiladze done for the night, right? Wait a second.
Oh no, that was the end of...
The 11-0 Nigerian.
No, round 5 has begun.
The fight continues. Scheduled for
Kiladze on the back foot again, he's in the corner now. Ajagba's trying to get forward, double, triple jab, then throws a right hand, goes right over the top, throws a big left hook, that actually landed. Kiladze moves around to his right, his left. Oh, here comes a barrage of punches from Ajagba, uppercuts, hooks. Kiladze's covering up. Now he's starting to throw, but he's back up against the ropes, throwing hard again. Ajagba is a little bit wary by the looks of it, for good reason. But Kiladze's trying. Ajagba landed an uppercut in that exchange. They tied up in the middle. The ref's breaking them up again. Kiladze's backing up again. He's moving fast around to his right. Cops a good jab from Ajagba. Stopped him in his tracks. 1-2 from Ajagba. They get messy and close. Another jab, then a 1-2. And Kiladze throws back and lands on Ajagba again. Oh, Kiladze's out. Jab, right hand. Oh, he's not out. He's sat down. He's trying to stand up. 6, 7, 8. Jesus, this guy's tough, man. That was a big punch. He beat the count again. Ajagba's in here like a rat up a drain pipe now. He's trying to throw everything. Kiladze's trying to hang on. He's stumbling all over the place. They're tied up.
But we've said that before.
Kiladze landed a good punch, but then in comes Ajagba. He's trying to throw, but he's smothering his work, getting in too close. Kiladze's tying him up, trying to survive here. Ajagba fights his way out of the clinch. Landed a good right hand and a left hook. Kiladze's hands are down. He's not really fighting, he's just trying to survive, and the ref has called it off. Stoppage, 5th round. There you go, Phil.
It's time to stop the fight for that guy.
There you go, Phil.
I mean, he's wobbled, he's hurt.
Fight's over. Credit to Kiladze though, he did try. He's a bit out of his depth against a much bigger man who hits a lot harder, and he still managed to put him on the floor. But theEfa Ajagba gets the 5th round technical knockout. Congratulations, theEfa. We'll see you next time. Hopefully, we're going to see you against a bit better fighter. Maybe you could fight a Gerald Washington. Maybe you could fight a Cassius Chaney. Some of these up-and-coming prospects that are going nowhere. A Trey Lippe Morrison. Any of those guys. But I think Gerald Washington's a good one for him. I've heard a lot of the PBC guys say that they're going to move him along slowly there. So.
That would have been a different story, but
5th round technical knockout.
He's walking around on shaky legs. He can barely stand.
Yeah, but still dangerous. Still dangerous. Still dangerous, because what happens in a situation like that, you know, it's like putting a cat in the corner, you know, and he's hurt.
I love that Joe lives by 1955
See what y'all
rules.
think of that.
Boys. There's something to be said for that.
All right, here we go.
This is the end of the fight, and there's the towel being waved in. And you're right, Joe. They go to the commission.
It was a towel that got thrown, and that's why it got stopped.
We've been saying this now, especially in the last few weeks. It's been dangerous fights. First line of defense is the old man's corner. Yeah, if you think your guy is hurt, get him out of there.
Phil Carl Roberts.
What he did, you know, because let's face it, he couldn't get out of the way of a right hand, and then Ajagba started throwing the left uppercuts, left hooks, and he started landing it. He was on shaky legs. I think he gave it his best shot. His corner knew that, and it wasn't going to get any better because we were only in, what, the 5th round there?
And you don't want to give Ajagba an open right hand like that to a guy that's, you know, wobbly on his legs, else he's going to get hurt even more.
Sounds like a great fight.
I thought Thomas Taylor could have stepped in before.
A lot of these undercard fights do end up getting uploaded, Marla. If I spot it, I'll let you know, brother.
Let that fight continue, and Kiladze had a knockdown of his own.
Yeah, I haven't obviously recorded it because I'm doing this.
You know what I tell you what,
we have a lot of ethical dilemmas here,
and a lot of knockouts, tonight.
You know, the thing is, never underestimate the determination of a man. Okay, a man in great shape and a man who likes to fight.
That's true.
Learning experience from Ajagba. Lennox, give us your thoughts on Ajagba, what you saw quickly.
Well, you know,
Kiladze's corner.
You can't be perfect, but you know, this
I don't know
fight,
if it was the commission or the corner that threw the towel. Doesn't really matter either way. I've seen Kiladze do okay before as well. You know, he did okay against Adam Kovnarski. He did okay against a few other fighters that I've seen. But then again, some other fighters he's fallen well short. He used to be a cruiserweight, so it's not like the real deal, but he's certainly got enough skill and enough power to test some up-and-comers. He's making a living, credit to him. He's not scared to get in there with some of these big scary-ass fighters.
Do I have to break you guys apart? Stop touching me! That's it! If you don't stop, I will eat all of you alive right now!
I prefer the break us apart option.
We stuck M&M's in a chocolate bar.
Yeah, Ajagba's defense isn't that great. This is why, you know, everyone was talking up about Philip Hergovic, Daniel Dubois, Tony Yoka, Efa Ajagba all in the same bracket. I think Efa Ajagba is actually below Tony Yoka. This is prospects list. I've got Philip Hergovic, Daniel Dubois, and it's really hard to pick a better one out of that, but I'm just saying Philip Hergovic at this stage because he's got a way bigger amateur pedigree. He's got way more experience being in camps with Vladimir Klitschko and so on and so forth. So that's the reason for me having him above Daniel Dubois.
What made Steve say?
I've got Tony Yoka at number 3.
Name something a man might be willing to go to prison to get away from.
Police.
Therefore, Ajagba at number 4. Then you start moving into the Aslanbek Nekmanovs, the Evgeny Romanovs, the Jelenovs, all that. But yeah, I've got Efa Ajagba at number 4. And there are some problems that he needs to fix. He doesn't use angles at all, ever. When guys throw punches back at him, he stands there, stands still, and puts his high guard up. He doesn't move.
They got me over 600,000.
He'll just stand there and take the punches. And he doesn't need to do that.
I'm Steve Barnes.
So,
is your accident case
it is what it is.
The insurance company says?
But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my little commentary stream. I'm looking forward to this Tony Harrison fight.
Really worth? Call
and
now and find out.
I want to get right into it, so I'm going to end the stream here. Don't forget to give me the thumbs up if you haven't already, and if you enjoyed the content, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here.
You've given me an obligation.
It's okay, you don't have to give me anything in return.
In the next one.
Of course I do.
This
The
Big Boys
essence of
Boxing.
the custom is that I now have to go out and purchase for you a gift of commensurate value and representing the same perceived level of friendship as that represented by the gift you've given me. Well, it's no wonder suicide rates skyrocket this time of year.